Hello once again, Steve here. I'm still walking up this hill, although I'm pausing from time to time to take in the scenery. So here's another story for you, bit of levity. When I first started my police career, I was stationed at a North Kent station, which was renowned for fights every Friday, Saturday night. There were more pubs in this town than any other town in Kent, and it was good fun. I quite enjoyed it, in actual fact. Very good team of officers whom I will never forget, and we were all on the same wavelength. So, two things here. First of all, a place we used to call Rat Island. I won't identify exactly where it is, but those of you that are familiar with Kent will probably know it anyway. Rat Island was a council estate. The houses were appalling, very, very low substandard housing, and it was a complete mess. You know, you may have seen the sort of places, sofas out on the streets. When you had something you didn't want it anymore, you just took it outside, left it in your front garden until somebody came along and nicked it. One of those sort of places. But we tried to steer clear of it. But there were occasions that we had to go to Rat Island. Now, on this particular occasion, we had a call to a domestic. In those days, probably same as today really, there were lots of domestic disputes. Domestic violence was a big problem, a massive problem in North Kent. So we went to this house, pulled up, under no illusions about what it would be like inside. And for a start, when they open the door, the smell hits you full on, really bad. I don't know how to describe it. It's dirt and other things. So the door opens, there was a lady, swollen eye, obviously the victim of an assault. She invited us in. The husband's in there as well. He's not pro-police, strangely enough. And so we said, right, okay, you, my colleague, whoever I was with, I can't even remember now, you stay with him, you talk to him, I'll take her in the kitchen, I'll talk to her, and we'll see what happens. Now, no illusions here. They always call the police. They never follow through with the prosecution. And so, you know, essentially it's a waste of everybody's time. But in this particular instance, let's say that we were prepared for action to be taken. So I took the lady into the kitchen, which wasn't terribly big, and I was gobsmacked to find the most massive horse. Well, I've got sheep coming to see me here, look. Hello, sheeps. Hello. Yeah, they're all a bit curious. Hello, let me just turn the camera around. Yeah, do you want to hear the story? Yeah, I bet you do. Wow. Right, let's get the cam. So, there was this most enormous horse, like a shire horse, cart horse, massive, you know. Its belly was as tall as I was, and I was shocked. I said to the woman, does your horse live in your kitchen? And she said, oh no, only in the winter. In the summer he lives in the garden. like it was normal, like, you know, it's every day. They live there, you bring them in the winter. I was gobsmacked, but it just goes to show how different people's lifestyles are, and what's acceptable, what isn't acceptable. And yeah, I couldn't believe that. Anyway, we dealt with it. She didn't prosecute. It went nowhere. We went back there 2 or 3 times afterwards. We were always there. It's sad that nothing could be done, but it relied on the victim supporting the prosecution. And that very rarely happened because they're in a very, very difficult position. I think domestic violence and domestic abuse is still very much a problem. So yeah, that was that. How long have I been waffling? I got a nice comment from somebody saying, yeah, you're already 2 minutes into it and you haven't started on the story yet. Well, there's a little button on your remote control, or whatever you're deeming to watch these on, that you can fast forward. So, sorry, I do waffle, that's my nature. But this one's gone on for a bit, so I'll draw a close to this and I'll move on to another story in a minute. I hope you're enjoying these. The figures are not phenomenal, but there we are. I'm not in it for the figures, despite what some of you have said. I'll see you in the next one. God bless.